Alright guys, welcome to this tutorial on how to set all of this up. Let me hit stop on this. Alright, so I downloaded my Minnie Mouse, not Micro Mouse, Minnie Mouse Macro. It's just the first one that I found. So for Unreal, the first thing you're going to do is go to Windows, and I lied to you, Editor, Preferences, and you're going to turn off autosave. The reason for it is that autosave jumps your camera around into crazy places. So you're going to open up Octane, you're going to start a render, you're going to have it ready to go. You'll go ahead and hit record. You'll double click over here. Double click because sometimes it needs two. And then press right on the keyboard and it's going to start recording those things. You'll see that it's rendering. From the render, we're just going to go ahead and add one, hit equal, then copy. We're going to wait for this to finish. Sorry about the time, it's 45 seconds. So once we wait for it to finish, what we're going to do is we're going to finish our entire sequence, and then we're going to add a condition in which it knows that it's finished. So I've got 10 more seconds left. Here we go. And as soon as it's done, we're going to go ahead and click save. Sorry about the wait. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Save, PNG, paste, enter, and stop. Okay. So on this, we've got a few things. So this is our start. This is the position, and this is what you did. So we know that the longest wait was right here. So I'm going to click on 15. I'm going to add a condition. And the condition is going to be object pixel color. All right, I'm going to unclick those real quick. What you're looking for is the dot on the top of the letter finish. So I'm looking for there, just like that. See, I'm right on the perfect dot, and it's a dark color. You're going to hit tab space, and that will lock it into place. Hit OK. And then if it's the same, we're going to continue. So what this is going to do, plus OK, is that we're going to go ahead and click on this one, and then we're going to go to edit entry, the timing. And we're going to turn the timing down to, like, I don't know, 300 milliseconds. And then I can do the same for the rest of these. So if you notice that it's like kind of slow, so let me control T, call it like 300. I leave 300 in there just to clean up some of the timing. Key press. It's 1 second later. And timing, shift T, call this another second. And move on down. There's the render, so we don't care what happens. And then afterwards, go ahead and clean up a second here. So let's call it like 800 milliseconds. That's to paste. Left click, because then it takes a little bit for it to pop up. And then the key press, that one can be way shorter. And that's like, we'll do 500. Half a second, and change the timing on this one, 500. Okay, so what that's doing is cleaning up our timings. We do have one thing left over, is that you see that there's double 16s. So just go ahead and right click, edit entries. I lied. Right click and go relist rows, and it'll put everything in order. So 15, 16, perfect. All right, once that's done, go ahead and hit play on, you know what, I'll go to the kernel settings so I can go ahead and hit play on it. All right, you see that it automatically advanced the frame. We're waiting for it to render. It's going to add one number. We're copying it. Now, I know you can add the number through a variable and set it up, but just putting the calculator down in the corner, kind of the easiest way to do it. Okay, now it's going to render. Oh, I should have had a better render settings, but I guess I'm making this video long enough for it. This is the best way to set it up. So when it's finished rendering, whether your times are short or long, I had it set it up on time only, but clicking that pixel is like magic because here we go. Ready? Watch it go from render to finish. Boom. And then it's going to save and then hit save. And it's going to, and if we hit loop, stop. Sorry, there's a dog who needs to go outside that keeps bothering me. All right. And it's going to update, add one, click equal, copy it, boom, wait for the render. Oh, that's a long time. But you guys get the total idea. This is how you do it. I was setting it up where my render times, I was just waiting and then just giving an extra time to wait for a minute. And I had to do a frame a second overnight. Doing it this way, you can definitely adjust your settings, add more graphics cards, and get your timings down real tight, real fast. Compared to the final version, you can adjust these timings, and I had it within about a second. If you go too fast, it won't register certain things, so you have to give it just a second. And as you see, boom, as soon as it finishes, it's doing the same thing. And if you want to stop the operation, like right now it's rendering, let it basically get to this waiting point right after it copies, and just hit pause, and you can do whatever you want. All right, that's it, guys. Good luck with everything. If you have any questions, let me know. If you don't subscribe, and I'm not saying you're a bad person, but subscribe. I do post stuff, but very rarely and sometimes on accident. But it's normally very informational.